one. It's okay for now. Give it to them.
Okay.
Hey, Ezra. Hi, Ezra. So
Hello.
this is our cute little NCAA pre-show. Your gracious gay co-host is fucking tired, exhausted. I have been forced to, adult by the adults around me, and I am tired of adulting. I had my sample yesterday, and I was just like, "This is not the plan. This is not the plan. This is never the plan." And so yeah, I'm just going through it right now, but it's whatever. It's part of adulting. It's whatever. Catherine had this gorgeous, amazing idea to do this a virtual World Cup. Please, Catherine, tell the people what this is about.
So, a friend of the show, Anna, has put together a spreadsheet of all the apparatus scores of the people who can still qualify for the Olympics to see who are the leading candidates. And as if we're going to watch a World Cup, we're going to watch 8 or 9 routines on each apparatus of the people most likely to win the 2 spots available on every apparatus. And
Yes.
we've also included a couple of people who either didn't compete last year or who are incoming juniors who we expect to be competitive. So think of this as you're watching a World Cup, and these are the best of the best.
Yes. Also, I am working on an intro for this, but because I don't know, girl, time is relative to me now. Like I'm on night shift and nothing makes sense anymore. But I did work on it, and it's rendering out right now. Really cute, really cute, really cute. Let me see. Let me give you which would be the entire.
We'll have it. We'll be using it more because we're at some point this year we're going to watch all of the Olympic trials
Yes.
from previous years.
Yes, but let me give you a cute little Actually, I can just screenshot this. Cool. That's right. That's right where I want it. So this is like the title card, I guess, for it. Here we go. And then put this in here. Put it there. And here is the title card for it. It's really cute. No, bring it down. Tab. I need a window. Window. There it is. Beautiful. She's gorgeous. She says, so basically the intro is like we're inside the Eiffel Tower, going through the legs as an elevator would, and it's a virtual apparatus World Cup by a night. Path to Paris 24. That's our hashtag now. Path to Paris. Spread it everywhere so you know where you got it from. Thank you. Okay.
So why don't we?
Let's get started.
So why don't we start with Mag Floor?
Okay, Mag Floor. Let me pause it. Okay. Ooh. This is a good. Will you want to walk us through who's in this?
I'm sorry. What?
Want to walk us through and tell us who's in this floor final?
So the people in the Mag Floor final, as I am pulled up, are. It would help if I went to the right page.
Period. You want to tell him? So there's
Lucas Desange of France, Philip Lidbeck of Sweden, Benjamin Osberger of France, Roshan Jong of South Korea, Dmitry Patinyan of Kazakhstan, Yuri Guimarães of Brazil.
That was beautiful, Catherine. That was beautiful.
Oriel Benovic of Croatia, and Kim Hun Sol of South Korea.
Now, out of these men, I will tell you, for me, for you, for y'all, I think it will come down to
I think Kim
Guimaraes.
Han Sol is a clear favorite.
But I also like Guimaraes though. Yuri's an amazing gymnast. He's a great tumbler. But he doesn't have the
So
difficulty Kim Song Ho has.
one of the problems with the Brazilians is they can only get one
One more spot.
um, specialist through this route, and there are a bunch of good Brazilians.
A bunch of them. A bunch of them.
So these lists are basically in order of least likely to most likely to win.
Gorgeous. Let's get this started. Hi, Squishy. How are you? Okay, let's do this. I have my alcohol. I have my cigarette. I'm good to go. We'll get through this. It's fine. We'll get through this. Okay. Um. And by the way, if anybody asks you to do night shift, say no. Just don't do it. It's not fun. So let's go. Play a wall. This is vault, right? No, floor.
Christian Balázs from Hungary, silver medalist.
No.
What is this? Oh, I don't know why this is on this list. Okay, we'll go to the next one.
Okay. So
What the?
Philip.
No, this is not it. So just skip to the next video.
Wait, this is Philip Lidbeck from Sweden.
YouTube was being weird with me and lists yesterday.
It's always weird for me on lists. No, we love a redhead. We love a redhead. Gorgeous. Double double. He's very tall. Very tall.
He's a Scandinavian gymnast.
Yeah. Half and half out.
So we do have to worry about Sweden not sending somebody even if they qualify too.
Is that because of that whole like tourist Olympian thing?
Yeah, there are no tourist country even more so than New Zealand.
Oh wow. Shout out to Courtney McGregor, by the way. Sorry that happened to you, sweetie. We love you.
So I think one of the things to stress here is that a lot of the guys who are going to be super competitive, I think a lot of people don't know.
He's a great gymnast. He just doesn't have the difficulty.
So, like I said, these lists are bottom to top, but you also have to remember all of the teams have qualified and all of the all-arounders have qualified.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So we've gone down the list significantly. Oh, I messed up.
Like Mag Floor is by far not the weakest field.
This is Osberger, who we saw at Swiss Cup, right?
Yeah, and he's been in World Floor Finals before.
And he has great hair. My God. Oh, by the way, surprise! I cut my hair. You're welcome.
The French still have not qualified a mag.
Not one. Not one of them.
They will get one host spot if they qualify no one at the end of this, but
and they don't want that. That's embarrassing.
It would be embarrassing for them to have to take the host spot.
I mean, we're still swimming in the sand, so that's pick your poison, really. He's dynamic. He's very dynamic. He has great. Oh no, he does not have great toe point.
I feel like he's got good execution, but I worry about his difficulty.
Same. Guys, can we please? I know some of you guys just cannot bend your freaking feet to begin with, but like, what is this? What is the claw you do? Stretch out your ankles. Make it work. Because that's just.
And I agree with Squishy in chat. When we get to beam is by far the weakest field.
Is that because all the top qualifiers are just like
all the specialists are on teams?
Period.
We'll talk about it when we get to beam, but beam and floor have issues for WAG. I think most of the men's fields are going to be very competitive, though.
Yes, this is Ryu Sing-hyun from South Korea. Ooh, that was gnarly. That was squirrely. Ooh, what is that? Oh, round off. 2.5 and 2 front layout. That was
That landing is a
beautiful.
little worrying.
Yeah, but that was a beautiful, like, just front layout of that. My gosh. Very pretty. Very pretty. Full in. He just floats. Floats. I just I'd be remiss if I didn't wonder what he would look like if he went to like a program that had funding.
So when the top of this field was posted on Reddit a few days ago, the comment came that a lot of the people here are good, but they have consistency issues, and I think you'll find that in a lot of these fields.
Yeah, but I mean it's gymnastics. It's all about consistency. It
It's
doesn't really
gymnastics, and
exist.
you've removed a lot of people from qualification already.
Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be like if you're there on the day and you show up on the day, you're gonna get that spot. Oh, beautiful. Although those knees worry me. He has nice
I think his
difficulty.
problem is going to be not only does he have to win one of
That
these
does
spots,
move
he
him
has to beat Kim
into
Hunsol.
the bronze medal
Yeah.
position. And now his teammate, Dmitry Petinin. 14.2 was his
Hi,
score
Blythe.
in the
Shout out to you.
qualification. That was the fourth best.
I mean, at least Pettinen doesn't have to deal with Karimi, who is already qualified.
Position on
Yeah,
the
because
double
that would
front
be
to begin with.
Jesus Christ. I would just call it in and be like, I'm done. He has good round off. My gosh. And he's just explosive.
And he too
Yeah, so Squishy went through all of the
delivers a great
uh,
twisting double tuck.
world's finalists from the last few years, and there was only a couple of people, and they were mostly people who were injured last year, who
I love
haven't
him on a
qualified for
hold.
Worlds,
I love him on a
for
hold.
the Olympics.
I love him on a hold. Stop. I love it so much. And the thing
The
is, like,
biggest one is going to be in the P bars
yeah.
field.
Thoughts on Brody Malone's comeback, by the way,
He's just
while we're here.
I still haven't seen video, but as I understand it, he didn't do full dismounts,
No.
and he still put up really useful scores.
that's the type of pass that sets you in very good
Which kind of like
with the judges.
negates a comment that was made by somebody we used to know.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you feel about him, he's still a good gymnast.
A very good gymnast. And the thing is, like, he adds to the score. He doesn't like take anything away from it. And he's a world
In
champion.
the end, high bar is still high bar, and the U.S. men still need high bar.
Exactly. Now he's this is one of my favorites from this field. I love Yuri. I think he's very talented. I love a man that wears long socks, but that's taping and socks.
So the Brazilians do have a non-nominative spot as well as they can win one more here. So it's possible, even if someone loses out here, they could still get named by the Brazilian Fed. But there's just like 3 or 4 of them.
Please, yes. Slam those feet, Yuri. Another thing I wanted to ask you about. How do you feel about the robot judging impending doom?
I still have concerns about garbage data in and garbage data out.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm a historian of technology, and the problem with technology is that it's the people who program things aren't always testing on the population that it needs to be tested on. So there's this famous example of automatic lights not recognizing African American skin tone.
Yep.
And I do worry about feet and hands in gymnasts with African American skin tone.
Yep.
But also, there's a whole lot of reasons to worry about it.
And I think people misunderstand how it's going to be used.
So I've never heard of this gymnast.
Me either.
And he's second on the list.
Aurel Benovic. But he's a good tumbler. My gosh. I mean, those landings. I'm not giving anything away. He just walks
I mean,
into it.
his
My
landings are
God.
amazing.
He just walks into it like a walk in the park. Like, who are you? My God, jealous. Ah, please. You know what? For what it's worth, I really do miss Nikita Nagorny's like gainer thing he does on floor. Oh, bent knees, bent knees.
So this is why I love World Cups, is that you get to meet people like this.
Yeah, he's a star. My gosh, stellar. He just walks into everything. Like, who are you? The nerve, the nerve you have just to walk into a pass. Like, look, he's just casually just strolling. My gosh, a little bounce back, but that's fine. He's done well so far. Love the tattoos, please.
Yeah, all of his landings are so secure.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Not like with Kim Han-sol's team member, teammate. Those were scary. Hmm. You know, I wish the Chilean men were better because my God, they're so pretty to look at. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 2.5 into front layout. My God, knees, but gosh, so lovely to see. It's floated, and he looks tall. So like,
I've not watched more of his routines because I was too busy yesterday editing a whole bunch of Asian game stuff.
yeah. So turns out I had the Asian Games videos on my Twitch, so I sent on now on YouTube because we
But it
found
required a bunch of editing on my
yeah,
part because we need to make sure they don't get taken down.
yeah. And the thing is, like, I think what saves him is that we commentated over that meet because there was no English commentator.
It's not the commentary that's the problem. It's
The
the
video
Asian
stuff.
games people are super aggressive.
Yeah,
So I just killed all the audio in hopes that it doesn't get caught.
you could have flipped the video too. Ah, I love a front full into a double tuck. My gosh,
So Squishy was
disgusting.
wondering about this score, and then I showed her the routine, and she's like, "I understand the score."
He's just disgustingly good. My gosh, it's just effortless. Jeez, the bravado he has. My gosh, and he's just such a good twister. Such a good twister. My gosh,
I
look,
think
look at
he's
the
just
flex.
got so much difficulty on everyone else in this field.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Pop
If he can
culture
stand up 3
iconography.
scores, he's gonna to qualify.
Pop culture iconography, please. My gosh. And this is the floatiness of it all. That's what you want from this pass. You want it to rise in the second somersault. And that's what he
And
does.
I mean, he's at the
Ugh,
Asian Games and not Worlds because the Asian Games were more important to South Korea.
much more
And
prestigious.
I'm sure they were convinced that he could qualify through this route.
He's a great gymnast. My gosh.
So let's keep on task just so that we
Yes.
don't overrun into the NCAA time.
Because I
So
know you guys want
WAG
to watch.
vault.
You guys want to watch the NCAA's of it all. There's so many meets today. We're going to be doing double screen and everything. So let's go to women's vault. Yes. Who's in this field?
So the people in women's vault are Ophir Nasir of Israel, um, Athanasia Masuri of Greece, Nancy Taman of Egypt, uh, Carla Nevares of Panama, Camille Rasmussen of Denmark, Oksana Chusovitna of Uzbekistan, Kim Sung Hyung of North Korea, Lisa Valen of Belgium, and Ong Chung Ok of North Korea.
That's such a good field. Okay, let's get started. Let's get this party started. Play all. By the way, I love that you changed your channel's name to LA Gymnastics with Free Fire Fisher.
My channel has now become Elite Gymnastics. It might as well be.
I love it so much. Oh, nice. That was a good ball.
Yeah, so she hasn't competed this quad, but she's a world finalist, so we're including her. So this is from 2021 Worlds.
A little bouncy bounce is okay though. You know, she's heavily taped. You know, she's had injuries, so it's one of those things like you want to secure those ankles.
So she's injury prone, but she's competitive with around the Chuso range. So she's
Yeah.
not. I'm not sure I'd call her a Chuso problem, but she's a Chuso competitor.
Well, she's a worldwide problem because she's from Israel. So
Yeah, no, I think that there are people in here who are definite Chuso problems.
oh yeah, 1000%. Here we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Let me see it again. I want to see that. Front handspring into a tuck full. That's a hard vault. I don't care what no one says.
Yeah, so I think I think she is really high up there. She's at the beginning of this list just because she hasn't competed this quad, but she's on the World Cup rosters.
Yes. Okay, let's see. This is Athanasia Misiri from Greece. We love her. We like her. We've seen her a couple times.
So I hate this vault video angle we're getting from this year's Worlds, but it is what I could get.
Not audio Tran in the background, please. We love her. Round off, back handspring into a full. A good full. Her body's laid out. I really went to on feet. No, egregious direction
So
problems.
I don't really think she has a chance. This
No,
is
she
a
doesn't.
field that is not 8 deep.
Yeah, she doesn't. She does not.
But
Round off, back. Round off, half on, double. Hold on, let's see it again.
I think we're seeing more half on entries.
Well, because everybody's
Lately.
trying to reach the chung. The chung, everybody's trying to reach that. As close as you get to the chung, the better.
You know, the more half on entries we see, the more vault people we're going to see in vault finals.
And I love that. This is Nancy Taman from Taman from Egypt. I wish we had Sandra here, but she's not joining us today. She's been under the weather, very very sick. So positive energies her way. Oh, was that a double?
So she was also a 2021 World Vault finalist.
Round off, back handspring.
And I believe the first Egyptian woman to be so.
Damn, that was a good one. That was a good double. If I'm thinking things incorrectly, y'all let me know in the chat. I'm exhausted, so. So she said Kim Hansel is likely to walk away with Mag Floor, and the second spot is anyone's guess, and potentially will be decided on a tiebreaker, with either someone getting 2 spots or country getting too many. Fair.
The tiebreaker is super complicated, by the way. I'm not explaining it.
Okay, so now I want you to explain it now. This is just said that, so now I need to know. Break it down. She's like, no, I'm not doing it.
I will say that there's going to be there's a very obvious, easy math mistake people are going to make in counting these points, and I'm going to have to put out a PSA about it before Cairo starts.
So what is the tiebreak procedure, Catherine? Will you tell us, please?
So they have a list of ways that they go through that essentially it's going to be like your position relative in your fields and what your total score was. And I mean, it goes down like that.
Okay. I mean, and then you have to take into consideration
it's like
qualified and all that.
It's like 12 steps.
Why do they make this so complicated?
Because they got to. I mean, you got to.
You have to, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Okay, Squishy is telling me it's 5 steps, but it's still complicated. And I think one of those steps has an A and a B.
Squishy's like, let's not overcomplicate things further. Okay, it's like 1 step and that's fine. No, but okay, so
is the video not started?
Yeah, it hasn't started. Let me play it. Okay, so this is Nancy Taman's second vault. I wish Sandra was here. She could tell us about this. This gymnast. Round off. Oh, half on. Double. Oh, okay. Half on front tuck. Please, come on now. Round off, half on, front tuck. That's a very intricate vault. A lot of things happen at the same time. Um. Oh, by the way, I had someone in my when we did the what's it called, the video about the vaulting or whatever. Someone commented and they were like, "I took your advice and I did it your way, and you know what? I landed the vault." And I was like, "What? Good for you. Good for you. Love that for you." But then I wasn't the
You
coach
were
for them.
brilliant when you were going through all those prods.
It's one of those things like you just once you get it down, it's one of those things like you just never. It's like a bike. You never forget how to ride it.
So
But I've
this
never.
is uh,
Carla Navas.
Carla
We
from
love Carla.
Panama,
We love Carla Navas. She's our favorite.
and she would have qualified for the Olympics if they had not counted Hillary Haran's all around.
Yeah, and they did. Rightfully so, though. Rightfully so.
They should have.
Yeah, they
I'm just
should have.
saying this is the
And
level she is at.
yeah, the effects of. Oh wow. Oh.
She's got really nice form.
Listen, if no one has scouted her for NCAA, that's someone to have you can using your lineup for the smaller schools like a Ball State.
Hey, Ball State
198, bitch. 198.
Final Four.
Final four on the floor. Ball State takes it off. Fuck OU. I don't care. Wow. Okay, Carla Navas. So dynamic. Let's see it again.
So I think she's the outside chance.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Look at the body position in her stand-up position. Please. Like, come on. Carla
I mean,
Navas.
the real problem in the vault field is there are clear leaders,
Yeah, oh yeah. Camille Rasmussen,
and we're now into
the
the sort
leaders.
of leading group.
Camille Rasmussen is such a good vaulter.
So Rasmussen and Chuso are about the same level. I would
Yeah.
say Rasmussen has been beating Chuso more than not, but
And it's very small adjustments, which Rasmussen does in the air that Chusovina does not. Because Chuso, I feel like, not that she relies on her laurels or anything like that. It's just that Chuso has a way ingrained in her of doing a vault. That's what she's gonna do it. However, Camille, I've seen
Chuso
like,
hasn't been getting layout credit that she needs to get, though.
and the thing that's what it is. Like Camille, like I never see her do a vault the same way. Is what I'm getting at. Camille, I feel like Camille is a tape watcher. She looks at her tape and she's like, I need to change this and that. And then the next time you see her vault, it's a little different. It's a little more stretched out. It's a little bit more taller. And I appreciate that performance gymnast. I like that. Here is the elder statesman of this entire damn
So
sport,
this is the
Chusovita.
best of Chuso's vaults from this year.
And I agree. This is a really great vault. I mean, just look at this. Gore, Gina Childs. It's just that landing. And I don't want to be ageist and be like, girl, it's just like it's. I feel like the landing surprised her now because she just seems so unsure of the landings as she wasn't before. And I don't like saying it's an age thing, but maybe it's an age thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't have good feelings that she's going to make Olympics 9
I
here, but I
I
don't
don't
think she's
either.
retiring because of it.
Me either. No, she won't. She still she enjoys doing gymnastics.
I mean,
And she's
she has,
and she's somewhat competitive still. Like she's somewhat competitive. Like, you know.
but she has problems, and these are now the Chuso problems.
These are the combo breakers because these ladies showed up to this meet without a fear in the world and put on a
So,
show.
well, I have fear for them,
Yeah,
or I have fear for her on this vault.
but no one else did. I mean, she does not have fear in herself. Look at this gorge. But that's an ACL wouldn't happen. Absolutely an ACL. Yes.
So the North Koreans are high difficulty but very funky.
And you know what? Like I told you, I think the day of this meeting when we were like commenting live over this, you can't replicate this environment in the facilities they have because for all intents and purposes, one, they're not WADA compliant. They're not they've never been showcased in front of a crowd like of this magnitude.
Well,
So
no, I mean,
this is a little
both
nerves.
her and Ong have been to Worlds.
This
They were
is a
both
little
at
nerves though.
2019 Worlds.
Yeah, that's 2020. That was 2023, Catherine. Like, a few years again. Competing is like if you don't do it constantly, you kind of get the nerves back. The first meet back, your butterflies, the adrenaline. It's a lot.
So Squishy says the tiebreak procedure has two factors here. Two people tie for second in the series on one apparatus, and a person country qualifies for too many places.
Oh, okay. So like if the U.S. sent someone here, right?
So like both North Koreans can't win 1 and 2.
No, it's like one per country, essentially, right?
But for instance, the Brazilians, I have a strong feeling, are going to have to go to tie breaks.
Yeah. So if you already qualified a team, then it's one per country. But if you already qualified your gymnast allotment, then why are you here? Right?
Well, I mean, the people who have already qualified are just irrelevant for this conversation.
Yeah.
They don't even exist, although except for um, Luisa Blanco is gonna to cause people some math problems.
Well, yeah, that's so concerning, Vault. But again, adrenaline. She's a younger
So
gymnast.
Luisa Blanco is going to Paris, but
Yeah.
the spot she's won is awarded after these spots.
Yep.
So she's going to take points out of the World Cups, and you have to award her those points because she hasn't officially qualified for Paris yet.
Because that hasn't been announced by the committee.
Right. So
Right.
um so
So
unlike all the people who qualified at Worlds, they don't exist. But Luisa Blanco does exist. And that she's going to cause some math problems. So I think Valen's going to walk away with this.
she's a fantastic gymnast, and like we've moved so far down the list that like you have to go to Valen. If she has a great day, it goes to her like outright. Outright.
So the Belgians are so confident,
Yeah.
clearly from their strategy, that Valen is going to win one of these spots, that they didn't enter her on any other apparatus in Cairo. You'll still see her in the list because I wanted to show how high up she is on the other
She'll just touch.
apparatuses.
She'll just touch, right?
But the Belgians don't want her two per countrying or one per countrying any of the other Belgians out of the other spots.
And will she just touch and then not go? I'm guessing. It's just a low landing. It's a little low, but like
She's
that's what she
just got
does,
so
right?
much more difficulty, though, than everybody else.
That's what you have to do, right? She'll just go on the apparatus, touch it, and walk off, right?
I mean, basically.
Like at least Ceremony did always with bars. Thoughts on the Leo? Thoughts on the Leo?
I hate Belgians, Leos, all of
It's giving
them.
Pippin. It's giving Pippin. That's very Pippin.
There's a worse one that they wore to Worlds qualifying that I'm glad I never have to see in these videos.
It's just giving Pippin. Gryffindor and Pippin.
Well, I mean, the colors are gonna do that, but
Yeah, she's very Gryffindor, please.
it's the illusion fabric that makes me.
My gosh. Oh my god. We have to talk Clemson. We have to talk Clemson. Here in a minute. I know.
Why don't
Is
we
it a
wait and see what they inflict on us this weekend and talk about Leos next weekend?
no? Because I'm not ready for it. I'm not gonna watch that meet.
I
Amy
don't think
Smith.
it's useful to talk about the Clemson Leo other than to say it's ugly.
All the SEC money for that, girl. For that, Amy Smith, girl. You're playing in our face, girl.
No one should slut shame the gymnasts for something they had no say in.
That's not even.
But
It's not even slut shaming. It's just like The problems that Leo had was that they weren't matching the black girls' skin properly, and so like all the girls, the white girls look good, then the black girls just look off. And the thing is like that it's not even the Leo design as a whole. It's the fact that like there was no consideration for other like skin tones
You
too.
should also have no lines in the armpits.
Period. Period. And three,
I
like
mean,
that
there
that
there
looks
are
like
issues,
S&M gear. I'll say it. That's what it looks
and
like.
people are gonna and the sort of perverts are gonna use those pictures too.
AI is out there, girl. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, so we have one more in the vault
I'm saying,
field. It's and she's gonna go to Paris, and she's gonna go to Paris on bars.
a question for you though. Will she have to be water compliant by then? Yes, right?
So she's okay right now.
Oh, she is? Good. Good. I like
So
to see
she's
that.
at the moment, North Korea can't compete under their flag, but they can compete under their name
What
at
is it
the
called?
World Cups. And
So
what the North Koreans have done is the North Korean gymnast who got a bronze in the all around at Asian Games is not being sent to the World Cups because
okay.
I'm pretty sure they think she can walk away with the Asian champs all around spot, and I think she can.
Yeah.
So they've
But
only sent two. They're only sending two WAGs to the World Cups, and I think that was actually the right strategy.
I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous vault. A little feet, a little knees, but like wraps it
So
around, lands.
she's a really good example of good technique and bad form.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because technique isn't like mutually exclusive with form. Technique is how you go about doing the skill. Form is how you perfect the skill.
I often think of technique as safety
Oh, that's a good buzzword. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I'm not worried about her in these
Yes.
vaults, but
No.
they're fugly.
And the thing is,
Her Chang in particular is really
it's giving
something.
Paseka. It's giving Paseka. It's giving Paseka.
It's
It's giving.
it's rivaling. Like I'm not even sure that's fair to Paseka.
Ah! Oh. The intro's done. Can we play it really quick? I know
Why don't we do it
yeah.
after vault and before pummels? But we want to keep moving.
I saw a frame and it was fucked up. I didn't import the model, but we'll just get through it. It's fine. This is her second vault, right? Yes.
Yes.
5'6". This will most likely be a Chang. Yep. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I feel the same way, girl. Yeah. Listen.
Okay, so
Um.
that's the WAG vault field. I think it would be on if I didn't think she was certainly going to win bars.
Yeah.
Valen and the second North Korean
That's a lot of
is my
nerve.
bet.
Oh, she's way off to the side too. Yeah, mama, that's not gonna happen.
So I think the two set problems are the North Koreans are showing up and Valen did not go to Worlds.
Hold on. She's anticipating the landing. She's anticipating the landing too much. So she starts like tucking at the end of her. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't stop it. Don't do that.
Uh,
Don't. You cannot
this is
anticipate
not what
that
we
landing. It's not.
want.
You can't anticipate that landing.
So we want to go to Pommel Horse.
Pommel horse. Now this field is dang.
And the people in the Pommel Horse field are gonna to murder us
Yeah.
because this is gonna be the most vicious of all of these.
Yes, and it is Dang Nok
And the
Shan
list
Tien.
is Jiang Ngoc Xianqian of Vietnam,
Mhm.
uh,
Matvey Petrov.
Metoi Petrov of Albania, Abdullah Azimov of Uzbekistan, Yagnik Kachalian
Girl,
of
I don't even know how to
Armenia,
say that. I don't even know how to say
Li Shikai
Taipei. Oh,
of
Taiwan.
Taiwan,
Yeah.
Abdul Al Sayad of Jordan,
Mhm.
Herbanov of Kazakhstan,
Mhm.
Soyo Zhang of Taiwan, and I can't pick this field.
I mean, let's just watch because I mean, truly, when it comes to pommel horse at this level, it's just watching, comparing because they're all going to come really hard. It's like you said, a gold medal could change a life.
And there are like 6 guys,
Outstanding.
7 guys on this list who have 15s.
Yes, and the thing is, let's just watch. This is a masterclass in pommel horse. And if you don't know what pommel horse is or how it's graded or scored, watch along. Please do. They're
So
no
the
brats, kids.
Vietnamese guy, I was really hard to find video of. So I think a
Oh
lot of
yes,
people haven't seen him because they didn't go to Worlds the last couple of years.
oh yes. So let's go ahead and play all. Here we go. Here we go. This is Dang Ngoc Chuan Tien from Vietnam. He's the Asian Games.
Yeah, I like
enjoy.
Squishy's. Her prediction is Kurbanov
Yeah, Kurbanov and crying. Yes,
consistent.
yes. But just look at this. The scissor work. He's just so high, like above the pommel. He's stretched out. It's just beautiful gymnastics.
Yeah, so he's
When I
the
see,
lowest in this field,
I know he is, but like, I mean, look at this. This
and
is what
he's
I'm
so
talking
beautiful.
about. It just this is why pommel horse is a part of artistic gymnastics. Do you see the finesse? Do you see just like how straight he is? His hips are literally parallel to the pommel horse. He is taking his time. He's not trying to rush to the skill.
And he's
Everything is
so far
landing
above the pommels.
so far. So, and I mean, that's what you want ideally. No, there's no elbow bend and just the handstand. I mean, the rhythm he has, that was gorgeous. That was gagalicious. Yes, you should be proud of
I
that.
just worry about his difficulty.
That's the thing. You don't need a 7 on Palm Horse to win because that 7, if it's not consistent, girl, they can fall. Anybody can fall.
Yeah, so
So I
I
like
don't know how
clean,
consistent he
concise,
is
good
because he
gymnastics.
hasn't shown up to a lot of places. So
Yeah. All I ask for guys on Palm Horse is clean, concise, good looking routines. I don't need you to do like all the skills. I need you to be consistent and clean and beautiful. Because if you show off like your lines and you're pirouetting well, like one of those 7s is gonna fall. Stephen Rossick is gonna fall. You know what I mean? He's gonna fall.
so
Hell,
I feel like pommel is where you understand why they wear these pants.
1000%. Because you don't want it to rub on your legs. Do you know how much that hurts? Like, do you
So
know how much? No.
so Petrov is a Russian in an Albanian hat, but he's competed for Albania for quite a long time.
For a while now.
And the Ukrainians seem to be okay with him.
Yeah, it's been a while. He defected, not defected, but competed for Albania back in like, I want to say 2010.
Yeah, so I mean,
I'm probably wrong though, but it's around
people are
there.
I brung up to the fact that he's a Russian in an Albanian hat just because people are gonna mention it, but he's been doing this for a long
American
time.
in the Colombian. Luisa Blanco, American in the Colombian hat. El Malabuyo, you know, like these. Everybody wears hats. Everybody has.
So I think that he's gonna get the universality spot.
Yeah, I can see that. Are we still on board with Lindsey Brown getting it for the women?
She should still apply.
Yeah.
I think if the Icelandic Federation applies, I think they'll get it. But we won't know that for a long, long time.
They're dealing with the volcano right now. They have too much.
But Squishy points out he got the 2020 universality spot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's likely.
This is Abdullah Azimov, who we love. Very intense scowl.
I keep forgetting him. Like, I know he exists, and I just he escapes my mentions.
Because he just comes out of nowhere. Every time he shows up, he just shows out. I mean, look at that. My God.
I mean, we're already into these people have 15s.
Look at this. Look, it's so calm, cool, and collected. He's not rushing through this. He's completing every skill. He's my
It's
God.
very
His hips
deliberate.
nice. It's just very deliberate. Yes, deliberate gymnastics. I hate him. I hate him so much. Look at this. Look at that. Catherine.
Yeah,
Ah.
this is going to remind people that Pommel is fun to watch.
Woo. Oh my gosh, that was
Like these World Cups in these
beautiful.
pommels where all these guys are fighting for the Olympics, these are going to be way cool World Cup pommel
It
finals to
was
watch.
it was exceptional. Look at this. Look where his hips are at. Look where his hands are after, like when he places them down. They're nice. They're spread. He's there for a reason. Watch when he touches the leather. Look at that spread hands. He's not falling today, girl. Ah,
And I'll point out,
ah.
I
That
clipped
booty is
this because no
clenched.
one had clipped it in a year since it happened.
That booty
And I
is
can't believe that.
clenched. The abs are engaged. Look at that. Look at that. Ah! My God. Little legs, but oh my God. Ah! That was chef's kiss. This is Gaji Kashaki Khan from Armenia. Very good looking man. How are you doing? Here we go. Let's see. You got to come harder than the young man before you. So show me something.
Yes, Pokey Jackie, we're this is the leaders for all of these fields in the World Cups.
Oh, stop it, Catherine. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is great work. A little piked for my taste. A little tiny pike at the like when he's getting the pirouette around. A little piked, but it's okay. I mean, unlike
He's got
previous
some
young
knees
man,
too.
yeah, unlike the previous young man, this young man is just work. He is getting it done. He's getting through it. He's what is the word that you should use? Not a workhorse. He's just like he's very get it done, get it done, get it done, get it done. Get through it. Don't pause. Don't think about it. Just get through it. Which is a good. It's a good way of approaching a palm horse routine. Where's my other thing? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill somebody.
You're just not going to write poetry about him.
Yeah, you're not gonna wax poetic about him. He will give you a score and that's it. And it's a good score at that. It's giving
I feel like the Armenians are really close to having a full team
they are. They are.
because of the
They,
juniors coming in too.
they need one or two more, like, what's his face? Young man. Satilov? Is that him? They need one more of
All rounder
him.
coming in from the
Yeah,
juniors.
they need two more all arounders to have a backup and they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Which
But
Armenia, shout out to
like
you.
the teams should start worrying when the Armenians can come up with a team score.
Yeah. Oh, not Kai. Not this
Yeah.
workhorse.
So this is a
This young
stunning
man.
routine.
This young man is exceptional. He is the vault.
Although his shoulders are held together with hope and athletic tape.
Not even help at this point. It's just athletic tape. Just the tape. And I mean, look at this. Oh, it's just, I can't. There are ways to separate yourself from the rest of the field when it comes to pommel horse. You can do, all the skills that you want out of one family, whatever it may be. But when you have someone who just likes to innovate and do look at that. Look at that. I remember there was a period in time back a couple years ago. Everybody was doing these routines like this with scissors and just flares. I love that because you don't understand, like, to do flares like that on a pommel horse is so incredibly difficult, and then to have the nerve to connect them and just walk up and down the pommel horse. Who are you? Who hurt you? It is so
So
significantly
of
more difficult.
pommel guys, he's the like to
Yeah,
to be able to get the Asian around. So I'm
I
less
agree.
worried about him than I am about anybody else.
It's just with this, there's just no notes. It's like, what do you want me to tell you to do better? Point your toes. Like it's exceptional at this point. It is. And he's
But again,
surpassed just
this
being
is like his
okay
best
on this
routine, and
event.
he's consistency issues.
Yeah, he does. He does.
So,
He does. Uh, this is Ahmad Abdus Al
and
Saud
speaking of
from Jordan.
consistency
He is
issues,
the first. He's the first medalist for his country. Yes,
yes,
is
although
him.
my favorite story about this is that someone on Twitter responded to Heath, who was celebrating it, thinking that Heath was talking about Jordan Childs and not the country of Jordan.
The fucking Jimson is so stupid. Why?
Heath was very nice about it, but
He's just, listen.
so,
He around to hear
so
this. Hold on.
yeah, I'm
If
with
you ever happen to hear
Squishy.
this, Heath,
He's the prettiest of the pommel workers in my estimation, but
yes. Then
consistency issues are just
I also like Kurbanov. I also like Kurbanov a lot. Why? I don't know. Every time I see him, my face lights
Kurbanov
up.
is like a clock. I have
Yeah.
no worries about like even like Kurbanov's seventh lowest pommel horse score this year was over 15.
And the thing is, like, it's so Ukrainian palm horse.
Well, he's Kazakh though.
I know, but didn't he train in Ukraine for a while with the guys?
He may. I don't know.
You can just tell because like even Karimi has this form. Um, of course, Kofton has this form. It's a very Ukrainian way of doing palm horse, which is significantly different than like the current American way of doing palm horse or the Chinese way of doing palm horse. It's more it's faster, it's concise, but you're putting in a lot of combinations in a short amount of time. But it is very taxing.
So my bet is Karbanov and Tears. I'm gonna steal
Yeah.
that from Squishy.
I'm gonna go Kurbanov and Lishikai.
I
There's
think
some,
Lee Shikai is just not consistent enough for this. He's gonna win it
he's
in the Asian champs all around.
yeah, he's not, but I just like him a lot, Catherine.
I love him. I've seen him fall off pommels too often.
Yeah, it's like Acre at Worlds. You fallen one too many times, girl. One too many times, man. Okay, so we're moving on
So
to
let's
our
move on to the next one, and we have wagon even bars, where we're all going to bemoan that North Korea hasn't been around for years.
so now that we're on even bars, can we talk about the Lee?
So I'm going to introduce. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, my YouTube is being weird.
So
Um,
can we talk about the
so
Lee?
from the uneven bars field, we have
I'm ready for this. I want to hear you
YouTube.
say
Stop
this.
misbehaving on me.
It's Hubareva, Yeltsi
Herbert,
Zabeta.
Yveta Herbaleva of Ukraine, Erica
Period.
Princeton of Belgium,
Hmm.
Natalie Westlund of Sweden,
Yes.
uh, Misa Kusako of Finland, Amelia Westland of Sweden, Georgia Rose Brown of New Zealand, Marlies Brassard of Belgium, Lisa Valen of Belgium is here just to show Valen is so high on all of these, and An Chung Hook and of North Korea, and she's just going to walk away with this.
Okay. So, question.
Yeah.
I want your thoughts on the Lee.
On what?
On the Lee.
Um, I think that people are ignoring that those videos are a progression,
Are old.
and
Old as fuck.
well, the at least the last one we can verify dates wise based on the gym is from last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I it's amazing, and I hope she gets to go to a competition where it can be named because
Dude, just
it's
go to World
stunning.
Cup. Go to World Cup. Do the skill, hop off. Done.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. All you have to do. All right, let's get into this vault because we're approaching the start of. Oh, wait, hold on. Where are I had a sheet. It's inside my room. I'm gonna get it. So let me. I have schedule pulled up anyway. I have it in my notes. On my notes. Okay, so we're gonna start tonight up before we get to Walt with Alabama at Florida. Catherine, stick around for that. It's gonna be a good one. But then, because for some reason the gym gods are stupid, we have Georgia and Kentucky same time, same time. So we're gonna be doing that in small screen. Okay. Not watching Pittsburgh, NC State. Not watching Southern Utah, Iowa. Sorry about that. Talladega, couldn't care less. Clemson and North Carolina. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm sorry. I did have an idea though, which I'm gonna have to do a poll about. What if I streamed some meets on Kick and some meets on restream on Twitch? So the ones that we are not watching on Twitch will be on Kick. Let me know how you
I
feel
mean,
about that.
just don't overwork yourself.
I know. But the big one tonight.
How much time do we have?
So we have this. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. So we have
Okay,
about,
so let's start this.
yeah.
And why don't we do this like a real World Cup and stop after rings?
Okay.
And we'll do the back half of this.
Should we try to see what the animation looks like, by the way?
Well, we can do it then when we do the second half of this.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna do this is uneven bars and playoff. This is Yelia Kureva of Ukraine. What do you like about her, Catherine?
I mean, it's Ukrainian gymnastics. She's very Lilia Pakupayeva form. It's just, training in the environment they are training in for the last decade.
Yeah. You can see traces of like great Ukrainian gymnastics inside her. You can see it. She swings dynamically.
By the way, I'm going to make you guys watch rings because I had to clip a bunch of them.
I like rings. People are weird when they don't like rings. I'm like, are you kidding me? Rings is fun to watch. If you know what you're looking for.
And addicts can decide when we're watching the other half of this.
We'll do it in between, like, because I know there's a space in between the meets that it's going to be like, dead air.
Okay.
This is Erika Pinkston. She is from
Belgium.
So
she was the last person who did not get an Olympic qualifying spot at Worlds.
Yeah.
Or the first person in.
And didn't she have a mistake?
Yeah, I mean, she's young.
Yeah, she's a baby. Oh, that was beautiful though. Oh my gosh, that was gorge, Gina Childs.
So if somehow the New Zealand of it all goes down in really wacky ways, she could potentially still go to the Olympics from Worlds, but it's weird.
Yeah. Who is this young lady?
Natalie Westlund.
Okay.
And she's going to have a Sweden problem because Sweden is going to turn down spots if they don't think they're competitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keeps the swingfulness going.
I think she would have to win multiple medals on in this World Cup circuit to convince the Swedish Olympic Committee. And this goes for her sister too.
She's not terrible. She has a good swing. She has good, counter rotation or releases. It's just she is like she let her cook. Let her cook.
Very nice.
Let her cook.
About that really tidy from Natalie Westlund.
It was really good though, but yeah, let her cook.
It's a nice double layout.
I mean, the bits and pieces are all there. Just let her cook, let her marinate. It should be great. I like her. I like her gymnastics actually. It's very pretty. It's she gets it done. She's very like you said earlier. She's very deliberate about her gymnastics. I mean, look at the arch. It's beautiful. The toe point's gorgeous. That pack, please. She stretches out full body. I love that. It's here, knees here and there. Okay, here and there for the knees. Like they're like bracing on the Veloy band. Veloy band. I just don't know about that. But thing being, she's a great gymnast.
Yeah, I would like to know what's going on in Sweden and Finland that they're suddenly starting to show up in these edges.
She did a great job. Hate the Leo though. My God,
That's the
it's
question.
god awful.
I was
God
wondering when you were
awful.
going to say something about it.
God awful. It looks like one of those like what are they called? Those ink blotches that they have you look at that psychiatrist's office. What are they called?
So this is my Sakusako.
Full turn immediately. Sharp down to the low bar.
My friend sent me a video of Abby Paulson's tail sweep routine, and I was like, we don't like Utah today or this year. Sorry. He's like, oh.
So why don't we do the back half of this virtual meet as a chunk though on another day?
Yeah, we can't. Because I want Sandra to like walk us through some of the things. There's a lot of Egyptians in these lists.
So sometime next week we'll do the rest of the after things.
Yes, the Rorschach test. Yes, Squishy. Yes, the Rorschach test. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. Oh my God. Yes. How you get me? Am I showing LSU?
So some
Yes, I
NCAA
am.
teams need to start stalking Scandinavia. I know that Missouri recruited a Finn, but so this is the second Westland.
Oh, that's a beautiful pack. Oh, I love that. Her toe point is exceptional. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. She's not tapping at the right time for that release.
And she's not connected enough.
No, she's not. And I think it's bars are difficult for her, and therefore she feels like she's doing what she can. But she could be a great bar swinger. It's just little tiny adjustments, like where she taps for the swing. And that honestly, I don't want to say it's bad coaching. It's just little habits. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Oof.
so we have the Australian and the New Zealand hat,
I love this.
who
I love her.
has been approved by the IOC to compete for New Zealand. We want to make sure we don't spread that misinformation.
Yes, Kiwis. She's just exceptional. Oh my God. I mean, look at her form. Look how tall she looks. Like, lines are not about being tall. Lines are about making a line with your body. And those were lines.
So I think that she is the only gymnast that New Zealand thinks they can get past the New Zealand Olympic Committee, and I don't think they're wrong.
No, they're not.
But I think she's going to have to win multiple medals on World Cups to get that.
Oh, she's going to have to, like, legitimately slay the house on boots every time, or someone can sneak up in there and, like, dethrone her. Hi, Klaus.
The New Zealand Olympic Committee wants to see consistency as well as high placements.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. It's why, like, he's not selected for a team.
They are not made of money.
They're not.
So, I think that she's, because of the weird places of the Koreans, it's the North Koreans. It's sort of hard to say who's going to win the second spot on bars.
No, I completely agree with what you said. Sorry, Squishy. I agree with what you said. It's unfortunate for McGregor, but she needs to come back at least a year ago to make the case, and that's true. That is true. I mean, nobody is Simone Biles. You know what I mean? Like, nobody is Ali Reisman, right? Like, we have to take into consideration that, like, our bodies are just not keeping up anymore, and the fact that McGregor came back a year, the very nausea tease, it just didn't sit well with me, and like I hate that this happened to her.
So Brassard, I think, is the leading candidate for the Euro spot if she does not get something at the World Cups, but I think she will. So Valen is not entered into the Cairo bars field, but like I said, I think this was a strategic thing because she's really high up on bars.
I mean, look at the material. It's a fantastic routine so far.
I mean, Belgium is a bars country.
They are. Yes. They are.
So Valen could easily win a qualification spot on vault,
her
on
up.
bars, and on floor.
I agree. But then
But
if she qualifies for one, she doesn't have. She's already doing all around, right?
yeah, I mean,
So
everyone who qualifies to the Olympics can do the all around. So Anna's going to win this by a mile.
you think so? If she
Yeah.
catches, I agree. If she catches, she'll win.
Yeah, if she puts up 3 hit routines, she wins.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. Gorge. Ah, like a toothpick in this sandwich. My God, so good. Okay, so
So she was the only person from the Asian Games WAG who would have been in the World's event finals.
so we definitely overstated like their like arrival, didn't we? Because I was
Yeah.
gagged. I was gagged. It's kind of like the Isle of Man girls. Like I went back and watched a couple of them. They were not that great, but like in the moment, my God, yes, Isle of Man. That's all you really need.
Well, I mean, the Isle Man is great in its own like
Kevin, what is
league.
Isle of Man?
It's a small island.
That's it.
Yeah,
Is there a
it's
lot
a
of
small
men
island in
there?
the. I think it's in the Irish Sea.
Is there a lot of men there or something?
No, it's MANN.
Huh.
Um,
They- Are they
so
single?
let's go to rings just so we can
Yes. Yes.
get to
Because
the NCAA meets on time.
the kids are showing up. I see the viewers going up. The kids are showing up. Yes, kids. Yes, hello. Before we really quick before, welcome to Ed Night. I am Addicts. I'm joined by Catherine. Sandra is not here today. She is under the weather, so send her positive energies, please. Um, what else? I definitely want you, as you're here chilling with us, to press that like button, press that subscribe button, or press that follow button. Why? Because it really helps us out. It does for the algorithm and then the monetization and all that. Please just help us out.
So
Um,
we will get you to NCAA meets, but we're
yes,
watching a preview of the World Cup field
yes, yes. And
before
this
they
is
start.
fun. This is fun. It's what we're doing. So grab a snack, girl. Grab a snack. I have some have a daiquiri. Oh shit, the daiquiri's gone, girl. Daiquiri's gone. I have I'm gonna get snacks in a bit. But yeah, grab a drink, grab some like Klaus, do you have chips? Do you have chips, Klaus? Yeah, no? Okay. So let's
So
get back to this.
in rings is also going to be another one of those really tight.
Yeah.
Anybody can win fields.
Mm-hmm.
And God bless me, I'm about to say some names.
Oh, Lord.
Ali Zaran of Egypt, Nguyen Van Kion Pyong of Vietnam,
Mm-hmm.
Socrates Palakias of Cyprus, Vincent Hawk of Austria, Artur Avesian of Armenia, Malvi Kalini of Iran, Von Devtian of Armenia, and Nikita Simonov of Azerbaijan.
Hmm. You know what really shocks me about this whole ban thing? They really banned them.
What?
Like I was just thinking about like how like the ban thing with the Russians, like they really banned these people. Like, damn, that's insane. Like I'm sad that we won't get to see like I was just
What
thinking,
what
I'm
Russian
sorry.
thing are you talking about now?
The ban itself, the ban itself.
I was sorry, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. I was listening to you like say the names. And I was like, man, like they really did ban these Russians down boots. Like, damn. Sorry,
Uh,
exhaustion brain right now. It just went on
yeah,
a
that
tangent.
was a little like random.
Sorry, my bad. Okay, let's go. Still rings, right? Yes.
Still rings.
Okay, here we go.
Front.
Yeah, sorry that was so random. I was like, damn, they really did ban these Russians.
Years ago now.
Sorry.
Slovenia.
Right, Klaus. Oh, Kathy. Say hi.
This will be
So at least we're watching ring specialists do their thing.
And this is, let me just guide you through this.
only for the home fans,
I
of
understand
course,
people are like, why is ring part of gymnastics? I'm like, girl, watch this. Like, hi, Klaus. Come here. Get in here, Klaus. Get in here. Watch some rings. Look at just like the deliberateness and the hold, okay? These are skills that most people could never even dream about doing in their entire lives. And yet, he's making it look relaxed. There's a rhythm to it all. There is
The rings are actually still.
they're still as fuck. Like it's just like, I mean, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch that. Do you see? Do you know how hard it is to do? Even fuck the Iron Cross. Before you even get there, do you know how difficult it is to keep those rings still like that? Watch that. I mean, he is literally like he is like forcing his entire body to go down with this with this ring, so it does not like move around or cause any sort of complications. Like that is just such power. And pound for pound, these ring workers are the strongest men in the entire sport. Argue with your shadow. Thank you. That's all. Like ring workers just look like so stacked because they are
So
stacked.
this guy,
And that's not fake muscle.
so this guy won silver at Asian Games, and I haven't seen him forever because Vietnam hasn't competed in Worlds forever.
Oh, that's so
He also has amazing hair.
Of course. But like honestly, like my God, rings is just like it's that thing that I was just never good at, that I wanted to be good at it, but I was never good at it. It was never gonna happen for me. I mean, look,
Like if I could watch ring specialists do rings and not all arounders do rings,
I want to throw a shoe at him.
I think Georgie Ava could, but I worry about her consistency and that that Chang looks.
Where is my shoe? I'm gonna throw a shoe at this man. Like look at that. Oh, when guys open up their hands to show like no false grip, my God, who do you think you are?
So his silver medal at Asian Games
rightfully deserved.
Changed this man's life.
1,000.
But it also changed this man's life.
Rightfully deserved. Because man, he's good.
So if we're watching a preview of the best people in the World Cup field before the NCAA meet starts. So after rings, we're gonna go to NCAA.
Because the path to Paris goes through at night. Ooh, the branding. The branding. So if you want to talk about Paris and leading up to Paris, use hashtag path to Paris 24. You're welcome. NBC hire me. I'm here. Please save me from my life right now because Demony Company sucks.
So all week I was looking for video of this guy and I couldn't find any. So like he's gonna shock some people.
Squishy says Alex needs to commentate all rings forever. Sorry, you're committed now. And you know what? I hated rings. I was not good at them. But it's just one of those things like it's just I know what looks good and just like I wish I was that because I was not. I was very much that, not this. Who competes today? So glad you asked. But I will answer this question after this man goes because he is my favorite in this field. Argue with the shadows. Here we go. Okay.
There.
What happened? Just watch this. Just watch this. Oh, he has great hair.
Only apparatus that moves.
Oh,
mildly ironic since they're called the still
teensy bit of a move, like just like his transition, exceptional.
Example of exceptional strength.
Don't copy my word.
And ability.
I wish his feet were a bit more pointed, but limitations with men. It's that white chromosome, I promise you. Just look at that. Oh, a little flat. Great.
Into the Iron Cross. The fingers splayed and
gives a little rest, and then dynamicism.
There's a little too much movement in the rings, though.
It's a little nervy. It's a little nervy. But look how he floats his dismount, Catherine. My God, that is secure, just confident dismount. He floated it.
And give me a rings dismount that does not look like they have to run into another dimension.
Oh, period. It kind of looked like he was coming back from injury to me. I don't know if that's true or not. It felt like he was. Oh, he was. Oh, see, he was very tentative on some of his things. There's little spots here and there. I didn't know.
So this is Vincent Hawk of Austria,
who's fantastic at this. Oh my God, this is his gig. And just look at the extension he has from his hands to his shoulders. Like, just look. And oh my God, lifting the hands to show no false grip. My God. Still, the hands are still lifted. Catherine. Ah!
How hard is it to lift their hands and do that strength transition?
You have no idea. It is the comparison. I just sort of like equate it to you. It is literally like there's nothing I can compare it to. It's difficult, lemon difficult. Thank you, Laura Hernandez. It's just like you have the nerve to open your hands. Because most gymnasts will sit there and like they'll hold it, but like, they have false grip. False grip means you're holding on with your wrists, right? Like you're just with all your might. A correct grip, it is the palm of your hand. Therefore, like all the way, it's just there. You can open your hand all you want. She's there. She's secure. It is just it's. You have some nerve to do that. Honestly, it's what it is. It's just like
so. I have no idea who's going to win rings.
I love this man. Never seen him in my life. Man, he's very good looking. I am now in the stage of my life where I want to get married. So if you know somebody who is above 5'11", perhaps is of Caucasian descent, and is corn fed, send it my way, please. I like him a little thicker. So there's that. Oh, it's just like this is just that shoulder flexibility. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. And it's just a beautiful cross. Oh, it's just I can't. I cannot. Look at this. Ugh. Ugh. And he leads with it with his chest. He doesn't like. That's a unique technique. I like that. And just the rings are still. The rings are still. No wavering. It's just a. Oh gosh. No, let's see. Dismount. Gorgeous. A little step forward, but it's fine. Like, you guys don't understand like how hard that is. It's just one of those things like, my gosh, you are. I honestly feel like, and fight me on this, rings, even just like specialists, are the strongest of the entire gymnastics like ecosphere. They just are. Look at that. Look at that. It's inverted. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, the power that it has is incredible. Incredible. Why is Klaus playing freaking what is the band called? Journey in my room right now. Such a weird dog. Okay. But look at that. The rings are like he's controlling the rings. It's just ridiculous. Like and he's not even at the top of the field in like the rings final. That's crazy to me. It's just crazy. I just the jealousy I have is only comparative to perhaps like when the moon sets and the sun comes up and the moon just wants to sunbathe. She can't. That was poetic. You're welcome. Where does Chelsea Mammal in a unicorn costume rank on the list? Oh, first.
The unicorn costume adds an extra level of difficulty.
That she does not have a white chromosome, so it's just like Oh, we love this man.
The waiting chairs at Doha always crack me up for some reason.
Bring back the lifting podium. I need that in my life. I need the drama of it all.
So I had forgotten about this guy.
I love this uni. I love him. That is a travel Scrabbles like size gymnast. Travel Scrabble. Yes.
He is very travel size.
He's very teensy, very petite. But man, this is what I'm talking about. You don't need to be tall to have lines. This man has loins. Watch. Everything is straight.
The Iranians all have really great form. We'll see this when we next
crazy.
week when we do the vaults.
It's great. Like look at
O
this.
Yamawa, que é duplo
The Milwaukee is
frente pro de baixo,
gorgeous. It's just
finalizando
you're
uma prancha fechada
not
com
gonna take away for
um
form
movimento de
here.
embalo, mas do nada ele para
You know what I
numa
mean? You're not gonna
posição
take
de
away for
força.
like silly mistakes. He doesn't make any. Does not make any.
O Roma Cristo,
And
que
lifts
é
the hands into false.
outro
Oh my
diferente
gosh.
ao
Oh
Cristo,
my gosh.
que é dos
It's just exceptional.
grandes movimentos, né, na argolas, que chama bastante atenção.
Oh, and just the way he floats up to the last
Giro de
handstand.
costas e se
That's so
prepara pra sua
difficult.
saída, duplo carpado de frente.
Such a good gymnast. My gosh. And you know what? Shout out to them for not being one of like the power three or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It still is very competitive against the men who are like in the upper echelons of these finals.
Tapas is very old school gym coded, yeah.
Sem resultados
Oh, yeah.
mundiais, a gente fala
Oh, yes.
expressivos, né? Assim, mas um atleta
I mean, look
que
at that.
25 anos, começou a treinar
Flat.
com 5 anos.
You'd have a picnic on his back right now, and
Já começou
nothing would
bem
fall.
pra fazer a primeira-
It's what you want. It's what you want.
Sim, começou muito
Oh
bem.
my gosh.
I don't think the people who run the Kappas meet have ever heard of a smoke machine.
Parece que não tá fazendo força, né? Tá ali, parece
See, my brain is not working hard enough right now where I was like, I could be the smoke machine with my cigarette.
que ele faz os movimentos.
But yeah, no, it's just like, this is a very
A
remote
importância também
thing.
de movimentos como esse manter o corpo linha reta, né?
Sim,
I think this color scheme is giving it very 70s vibe.
Né, dos movimentos.
Because, you know, olive green was so popular back then.
Né, se a argola estiver balançando,
All right, moving forward.
Você tem
Because we are coming down to the nitty gritty.
E tirou uma
This is, okay, oh, I love this gymnast so much. My gosh.
So
He's
many
hard happy.
Armenians,
He makes my heart happy. Like, Dovchan is just.
and only two of them
good.
can get a spot.
And Dovchan is just a consummate all around gymnast. Like, I'm thinking of someone else. No, Dovchan. He's just so good. So tall, so good.
So Artur is already qualified for the Olympics if people are trying to make like keep track in your head.
Yeah, like this is not a thing. He's just there to be there and win. Look at that. Look at the finale. It's just disgustingly pretty. I can't deal. I'm also a little drunk. So
Is there another country that has more specialists than Armenia?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look at it's just hands open and falls. I can't. I'm out of words. I'm out of words. It's like when people ask me, like, describe Simone Biles. No words. It's just gorgeous. Oh. Off his tail. Gorgeous. It's just gaggy. It's very gaggy. I just don't know. I have no other synonyms or just superlatives. Dovchan is just, he's that girl. Croatia has ones, I think, yeah. And for me, it's like, man, we were talking about earlier, like, it's just, the potential is there. The numbers are there. Armenia could show up with the full team soon. Maybe not in the next couple of months.
I think they're gonna have a full team next quad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's when it gets interesting because like these small programs of exceptional form are going to come in and they're going to really scare a lot of people because all these people just throw skills like it's worth nothing. Hold on, let me pause this.
Nikita Simonov of Azerbaijan.
Oh, by the way, Catherine, thank you so much for allowing us the privilege and really like making us watch these Tramp finals. Because now I'm a fan of Ruben Padilla. Now I follow him on YouTube. Now I watch his vlogs. They're so entertaining.
Padilla is great.
And we're going to see Gracie Harder in one of his vlogs. She was lovely. We love Gracie in these parts. And so, yeah, Catherine, I want to hear your thoughts. Which meet are you excited to watch tonight?
Probably Alabama.
I'm excited to watch, for me, just myself, Denver at Oklahoma.
I do want to give. We did get some more elite NCAA crossover. So
Yes.
Emma Malabuyo is going to 3 World Cups.
Yes, she is.
Because she's going to Baku. She's flying back to California from Germany before she goes to Baku. So, rest in peace her sleep cycle.
I listen. As someone who has
We should watch
lost
Simonov. He's the last one we have, and then we can prepare
yes,
for NCAA.
Semenov. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Boop, and let's do this.
So
Here's the
if there's
penultimate in
so
South Rings.
this is the leader of the rings field, but I think they're all so close that it's hard to
Yeah.
guess.
And with rings, it's like it's hard to watch a mistake because like they don't
and a gold medalist in Baku.
necessarily fall off the rings. But like there's just some moments where it's like, oh, it just came apart. It just came apart. It's so heartbreaking to see that.
And he has been focusing
Mount.
on rings in recent years. And
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
2024.
Oh, just watch this. It's just so difficult. That shoulder flexibility is so difficult. My gosh. Okay, let's see.
Keen snowboarder as well.
So love that.
Core control.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Combination.
The way he stops himself mid move is exceptional. Like it's gaggy. I love it so much. And he takes his time with the skills. He's not trying to rush through it. He's just trying to give you.
This feels like a longer routine.
It is. He's taking his time. He's not rushing to the skills. He's not trying to show dynamicism. He's trying to show just clean gymnastics that he's going to be able to hit.
Keep it together.
Beautiful.
And stick the landing, which he does.
Beautiful. And I think like if you are if you know your gymnastics that well, like you will know and like, oh, I'm gonna come up on that. So I should just like, sort of finesse. That's like you're preparing. They say don't go too far ahead of yourself. It's skill by skill, but so you're preparing yourself to the next skill at the same time. It's one of those like you have to get through it. And next.
So now we can switch to NCAA mode.
Yes.
The thing I wanted to say about MML Guyo is she needed to go to 3 World Cups.
Yes.
So I'm glad that she's actually committed to that because this World Cup circuit is such a marathon that
it's stacked.
If you're not going to commit to 3 of them, you might as well not be trying to do this.
It's just hard. It's hard, man. Like people don't understand.
So
like, how
at some point in this next week, we'll go through the other half of the field.
Yes, ma'am.
My phone is burning up, so I'm gonna go into the chat.
Okay.
And Addicts can prepare us for NCAA.
Yes. So let me give you the rundown. Once again, Catherine, thank you so much. I love you so much. Okay, so let's just give you a little rundown of what's going to happen tonight. So, one, I'm exhausted as hell, girl. I have no spoons left. Let's see. I'm gonna show the intro I just made for the Paris thing. I know I fucked up on some aspect of it because I just saw, but like I want to kind of see, I don't really get to see my animations before like I do them because sometimes like it's what it is. So let me see. Let me give me a tab. Then let me bring this intro in. Where is she? Let's see. I know her. She's in Kelly. So my backup drivers are named Kelly and Beyonce, just so you know. I don't know why, but that's my backup hard drive's names. Okay. So let's see. I saved it. Ooh. Did I it? Oh, she is. Path to Paris. Okay, let's see. I have not seen this, so I'm a little nervous. You know what? Should we just watch together as a family? We should. Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should. Let's see. Like, let me lower. Yeah, okay. Buy count all off. Ew. And then we're gonna go to restream. Oh gosh, I just lost her. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Nope. There we. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. I seen it. Found it. Kill. Okay. I'm so tired, y'all. Like, don't never organize shit. It sucks. Okay, here we go. I know I messed this up. So if there's any mistakes, just live with it. Let's see. Share screen. Share window. We're gonna share Path to Paris. So this is our intro for. I'm gonna fix it up a little bit more and like make it intro for like our entire Olympic coverage stuff. But here we go. Share. And I believe in time and love of the life. So let's see this. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, it hasn't started yet. Where is? Okay, I'll show you the video. I want to show you the video though. Oh, there's the video. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You ready for this? You ready for this? Here we go. I took a Eiffel Tower 3D model and just like kind of like added screens throughout it. Look, yes, Queen. Yeah, she's cute. Pat to Paris. Yeah, there's little mistakes here and there. I have to fix that. All right, we're done. No, wait, we have 8 more minutes. Oh gosh, now I'm just like rambling. But yeah, that was supposed to be the intro for like a World Cup thing. I think she's cute. I think I ate down. Honestly. Alrighty. We're good. We're good. Okay. Actually, let me do oh, whatever. Okay, so now from y'all, I need to know. Actually, let me go get my sheet because I have a sheet where like I wrote them all down. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me go get my sheet. Really quick. Really quick. Oh. I have it. I found it. I have it. We're here. I have it. I'm right here. Okay, let's see. I have it. Okay, I have it. So tonight we have starting at 6 p.m. Central, 7 minutes from now. It is Alabama, Florida, and then Georgia, Kentucky. We'll have Georgia, Kentucky in the small box. Okay, but 45 minutes later, Denver, Oklahoma starts. I want to watch Denver, Oklahoma. I really do. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to either have a try screen where it's like Denver, Oklahoma, the big one, Alabama, Florida, and small screen, then Georgia and Kentucky in a smaller screen. But remember, then 15 minutes after that, Auburn against Arkansas starts, and then finally 30 minutes after that, it's LSU, Missouri. So my question to y'all is, what do we do? Oh. Because what we can do is. Here's my suggestion. We do Bama, Florida with Georgia, Kentucky in the small box. Wait till that runs out until about like the 6:43-minute mark. Then put Denver big screen, Alabama, Florida small screen, Georgia, Kentucky small screen on each side, right? And then we can watch Auburn, Arkansas. Yeah, the time zones are not time zoning. And then we have Auburn against Arkansas at 7 p.m. And then 7:30 we have LSU, Missouri. I think what's going to end up happening is that we're going to end up like bouncing around meets. You know what I mean? So what I have to do now, let me end this stream so I can start up OBS, because if we don't have OBS, we're not going to get shit done anywhere, right? You know what I mean? So let me, I'm going to get a snack as well because I'm just like dozing off. But even in the middle of sentences, whatever. So let me get everything set up. I love you so much. It'll be called 2024 NCAA Gymnastics season, week 5. Week 5, okay? Give me, I'm gonna be a little late, but give me just a few moments. I love you so much. If no one has told you this today, you matter, your ambitions matter, your dreams matter. Fuck everybody else, okay? Nothing into the world. I'll be right back. Love you so much. Bye. Go get a snack.